What's up, good people and Eagle fans? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It's the end of another day. It's already hump day, come and gone. Tomorrow's already Thirsty Thursday. We have the New York stinking Giants going against the San Francisco 49ers. Big game, big game. And you know the 49ers signed Anthony Brown. Congratulations, glad he got a job. I'm wondering though, a lot of times teams will bring in a guy, former teammate, try and get some, extra edge from those players. Anthony Brown was just here last year. Knows Dan Quinn, been in the system for 2 years. In the same way, the Cowboys getting Trey Lance may end up giving them a little bit of an edge. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching here. But Trey Lance, definitely embracing being a Dallas Cowboy, I'm sure is going to be more than happy to try and give up some of the, playbook. He didn't get to keep the playbook, but hopefully he knows the playbook, unlike, say, Kyler Murray. Now, I tell you what's funny. I'm Joe the Fan. I happen to have a YouTube channels that people like to watch. I broadcast not from my mama's basement, but from my own basement, and also here at the Red Brick House, a historic 200-year-old building. And I'm not the only one. You got, Law Nation, you got Vosh, you got, Game Time and Prime Time, and E2 Blue and DMV. I mean, you got Foots. You got so many, so many out there. Too many to even try and name, and we give our takes. Not only us, of course, the media out there give their takes, and we are coming up with our own ideas and concepts and thoughts. And on the outside looking in, as opposed to being inside up underneath. We don't have all the information, so to speak. But it's funny because it's a good thing that Joe the Fan doesn't run the team. First of all, half the players we have would have been cut. DeMarcus Lawrence, people have been wanting to get rid of him for years and stuff, but he's the highest rated run-stopping edge rusher. Micah Parsons. There are a lot of people out there that was like, oh, don't draft him. He's got off-the-field issues and stuff. We need a cornerback. So many people have been wanting to get rid of Mike McCarthy. Because, Mike McCarthy, he ain't done anything since with Aaron Rodgers back then. Of course, how could you not win a Super Bowl? You had Aaron Rodgers. Okay. I wanted to get rid of him. And I remember some of the people that people wanted instead of him. They basically said, get rid of Mike McCarthy so you can bring Sean Payton in. And I kept saying, Sean Payton, it's been longer since he won the Super Bowl. And he's had some elite talent, great defense, and some great teams, and hasn't been able to go back since, after Katrina. Oh, we need Sean Payton. Well, right now, you look at him with Denver, and you look at how he is, you almost feel like this is John Gruden coming out of the booth and going back on the field. At the moment, it feels like it could be a disaster. A lot of us wanted that guy. I'm old enough to remember when people wanted Lincoln Riley. Y'all remember that? Yeah, Lincoln Riley, who got run out of Jacksonville. It's crazy because so many times we thought for sure the Cowboys were making the wrong move. And lately, it seems like they got the Midas touch. I hate to say this, but even at the moment, we've had discussions, me and Brian and everybody else. Cowboys need to go out and get a veteran, offensive lineman, because we're thin, now hopefully the Cowboys are still right. But Bass has looked pretty good. Chimo Igoda. Don't know what I got for Mr. Robato has played well with Mozzie Smith not being on the field. So we know we'll get Mozzie back. Excuse me, Mozzie. Jeez, I must be tired. Tyler Smith back. Get Tyler Smith back, and you say, okay, now we're in better shape. Now, unfortunately, Gatto's got hurt, but we still have Bass. And Zach Martin didn't practice today, along with Jaron Curse. Curse is an illness. It may be just giving a veteran day off for Zach Martin with his ankle, but be that as may, I think he'll be fine by this weekend. And mind you, the Cardinals, man, this should be a field day for us to run on. Carlos Watkins, former Cowboy, he's not going to be in the game, and they are hurting on their defensive line. So maybe this is one of those games that we, can shut people up about points, because you've seen what like the Commanders did. All of a sudden, the Commanders are feeling themselves 2-0, and we've scored, almost 800 yards of offense and everything else. And they're like, okay, all right, okay, gotcha. You fell behind. You fell way behind the Cardinals. The Cardinals ain't that good, but that's okay. You feel good about it. But so many times, we as Joe the fan or the media out there have said, Cowboys don't care about winning. They should bring in Von Miller. They should go ahead and trade for this guy. Trade for Russell Wilson. Get rid of Dak. Trade for Russell Wilson, and everything will be great. We'll win a Super Bowl. I say all this to say, you have to look at it and say, this team was not built by accident. This team was built because of Dan Quinn and what he desired and has gotten, and Mike McCarthy putting it all together and getting rid of Kellen Moore. It's another one of those moves that I didn't question it. I was ecstatic about it. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I wasn't the one that said, oh, it's going to. No, that was the talking heads. That was the media. But you can feel the difference of this team. You can feel the difference of confidence with this team. You can look at how they look like they're having fun. And all of those things are going to add up and help to drive this team forward. I feel like there's no pressure on their back. From the way they've talked about them, even now that they're winning and doing good things, they still say, oh, well, it's not really real. It was just the Jets without Aaron Rodgers and so on. That's okay. Because what you've got right now, Dan Quinn talking about halftime, where the Jets have scored 10 points. They're pissed in the locker room. They were pissed off, and they don't want to give up a point, a single point. And for them to give up 10 points in the first half, they basically said, we got to man the F up. Now, as I get ready to get out of here, because you can see I'm tired, but I'm full from being here and the joy that this place brings to me. Meeting so many people, I get stopped all the time, and people say, hey, you're doing a great job. I love the place. And it's like, I appreciate that. Forgot what it was. Shit. I'm really tired. I had one more thing I was going to say. Oh well, it'll probably come to me in the middle of the night, and I'll talk about it in the morning. But I appreciate y'all, and you guys are one of the main reasons and drivers that keep me going through. And I honestly don't know what I'd do without YouTube. I honestly don't. Because all y'all out there, y'all's family. Remember, good people, tell the people you love them. You might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. Peace. Time to just right. Almost out of fuel. Whew. I'm gonna sit here and let it burn. Hope y'all had a great day. Can't wait to climb in that bed. Oh, Nelly. Would you go out already? Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Okay, I've waited long enough. Don't forget to tell people you love them. Peace.